Thank you, President Pro Tem Preston. Just a couple quick comments on tonight's items. The cluster of borrowing items, I would echo Councilman Phillips' request for passage tonight, and I just will offer my thanks. That was a relatively confusing item, and the due diligence of the Finance Committee, Councilman Phillips, Councilwoman Henderson, Councilman Prohl, I think the sort of piecing those together, especially going back to a couple items that predated your terms. I appreciated that process and your questions, and thank you for working through those. And then Councilman Prohl just brought up some transferring of money necessary related to, in particular, I think you mentioned the Bellevue project, which ties into my comments tonight. Would also echo his sentiment for passage tonight. The Bellevue project, which was hopefully announcements got up today. Bellevue project was set to start today, as happens with construction on occasion. It's pushed back a day, I'm told. But I want to emphasize this is every other road project we've had in town this year has been a milling and paving project. And the way that our contractor has been doing it is basically milling and paving pretty much a day. This Bellevue project is a lot bigger than just a paving project. And so the portion, I think it's from something like Pullman to Grand, those might not be the exact streets, but they are going to be tearing up the road, getting into sewer lines, doing stormwater work, and we expect extended closure. So this isn't mill, paved, we're open in a day. The city put out a map of suggested detour routes. If you lived here for a few weeks, you probably figured out how to get from point A to point B, but we thought we'd help. But just prepare. I caught myself this morning, that's my route to drop off the kids to school, and I knew it was going to be closed, and I took that route. So your muscle memory kicks in, but just know that is now expected to start tomorrow morning. And we have a projected closure time of 4 weeks. So just be aware. And then to couple that with Paint Street, which is also being closed intermittently right now. Paint Street is actually State Route 772. So the contractor on this project is contracted bid out by ODOT, and their process is a little bit different from ours, but it's also a wide road and a long stretch going all the way out 772. So they have milled. There are flaggers during the day right now. The brick sidewalk at Paint and Main has been removed. It'll be replaced with a high visibility crosswalk. That happened, removal happened today. And so again, appreciate everybody's patience with us. There are times when you can park on Paint Street, as for example right now, but just be aware that that is another closure that's a little bit more than our regular street paving. And then while it's not closing roads, leaves are coming down. We've started leaf pickup, started last week. We structurally run the same route or the same format as we do with large item pickup. So if your trash pickup day is Monday, your leaf pickup day was last week. If it's Tuesday, your leaf pickup is this week. That being said, Mother Nature doesn't necessarily follow our schedule. And so if you happen to have areas near your home where there's a lot of leaves coming down, please just call us or use the See Click Fix app. Take a picture of those leaves, drop us a location, and we'll still stick to those routes, but on days when there's extra time, we'll come by and get your leaves out of that regular rotation. Because we realize 5 weeks to wait for leaf pickup, they might all be down by then. So that concludes. Oh, one final thing. Thank you to everybody who made it out for the grand opening of Patrick Park last week. Really just a feel-good moment for the 6th Ward in the city. Great to see all of Pat Patrick's family there and celebrating, and the neighborhood turnout and the weather cooperated. Just a nice feel-good moment. Next, please, my report.